Good morning. Quilts from the Cupboard, a new pattern edition. Maybe I can do it for every new release. We'll see. Anyway, I wanted to talk about Orbital Star. First of all, I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone that's purchased. Henry and I just did a massive load to the post office of parcels. Everyone's bought lots of template sets. He decided that he needed to be paid for the job. So he got some little dinosaur rig. I don't know, but he was pretty keen on helping. So this is the quilt. A lot of you have asked about the fabrics. I have actually done a post. If you go back or check out the hashtag Orbital Star Quilt, it'll take you back to one of the posts and I say what all of these fabrics are. So there's actually quite a few Liberties in here. They're all Liberties. That's a Katie Jones art gallery. There's some old Cotton and Steel and Anna Maria, more Cotton and Steel. That one's a London Calling. That's just a basic stripe. Anyway, I do detail all of that if you're interested. The templates that come with it, not for the star. The star is strip pieced, so it's all machine done. The applique I have done by hand, so needle turn applique, but I've also used the perfect circle method, so that's using a template and gathering your circle around. I've also done a video on that, so you can go back through the hashtag. These templates are for when you do the triangle border. So this guy, I made it without the templates and I wish I'd got a sample done beforehand. So what it does is it makes cutting out, you're going to cut strips first and then you cross cut the diamonds, then this is the piece that goes in between, and then these are the end triangles that go on the end of the border. They sit in here. So obviously the pattern comes with a printed version. You can make your own out of temp plastic, or you can make them out of paper and just cut them on the fabric. Nice and simple. Now the quilting, I've had a few people ask about that. I really was keen to do, I was going to do whole heap of free motion like my original one and have a whole heap of fun, and then I thought that's how a lot of Lone Star quilts are quilted, and I thought no, I'm going to do my kind of signature straight line and show how you can get a really nice effect at home on your domestic machine. So what I basically did, and you can kind of see on the back there, is I just followed from the middle. I'll get this section here we go. So you can see what I basically did was I followed, you can see here better. So I basically went on either side of all the seams. So through this middle here, there's a heap of seams. So I just ditched it, but then once the ditch finished, so through these sections, you can see, can you see here? So here's the ditch, and then I just kind of went through and marked that and then corded on the other side. And then instead of stopping at the end of the star, I just continued those lines out to the edge. And that's as simple as it was. I used a Hera marker to mark those lines to make sure they were straight, and yeah, just followed them out to the edge, and I really love the effect. The fabric on the back is a Anna Maria Horner fabric, and I didn't have enough, so it's pieced a lot. You know, I didn't have 2 drops, so I had to piece it a lot, and yeah, that's it. So the pattern's available as a PDF or a printed version, and the templates are available too. So there's the applique. I mean, there's lots of photos of it, but yes, I did needle turn. You could do raw edge, or you could do buttonhole. You could do whatever method you preferred. It just sits in that square there. People have mentioned about Y seams. Yes, there is a Y seam, but I think I've explained it pretty damn well in the pattern. I do talk about this being an advanced pattern, but if you're someone that's been doing it for few years, are very good at reading patterns and are quite confident about your seam allowance and you're accurate, you'll be able to manage this. I step everything out in the pattern. There's lots of diagrams. It's all in there, and you end up with this amazing star. Ta-da! I think that's it for today. Henry and I are going to visit a friend for her birthday. He's just decorating the card right now, which he loves doing. So there's the star. I have a solids one planned, stay tuned for that. And I also need to tell you about these cards. They're swatches from Two Green Zebras, their Plains range called Devonstone. But I'll tell you more about that later. Stay tuned. See ya.